Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting dirty. We're at Limaland tonight for the International Dirt Association's Pro Late Model Series. And these guys out there running some laps right now. They got a few minutes left here in practice, so we get to watch them run around here. See who can win the fastest time in practice. But then that's really not going to matter because we got a 50-lap race coming up here tonight for the Dirt Outlaws series, the International Dirt Association here. Watching Austin Carnley right now in the number 6 machine. But Richard Murtaugh Jr., this guy right here, he's up there in that number 1 spot in practice, but it's still early, so still got plenty of time for somebody to knock him off. And I tell you one person that can do it, this guy, the 88 of TJ Coggins. This TJ's been putting the smack down over here for the International Dirt Association. He's been fast in all the series. He's got a couple wins already. He was the winner of race number 2 at Charlotte, the dirt track at Charlotte. He pulled that one off, and the first race, Richard Murtaugh Jr., Richard the Rocket, he pulled that one off, and Jarrett Murphy, he won that last race, number 3. That was at Lanier last week, so I'm not sure if you were here for that, but if you was, it was a good one, and I had a ball up here, so I hope y'all enjoy what y'all see tonight. I know there's going to be some good racing going on, as usual. And if you're just now tuning in, or it's your first time over here, I'm Jay Weezy. I'm up in SRTV Network booth, Sim Race TV, for the Dirt Outlaws series here. This is race number 4, and you know, I don't have the points information tonight, but I do know this. I looked at them, and I have a feeling Nate Kessler is going to be the points leader coming into this race. Now, that's just a guess, but he's had some great finishes. Nathan, the low-line Kessler, low-line legend Kessler. I don't know if you, no, I made that up myself, but either way, got a lot of great drivers over here. I got a new name out there. It's going to be Blake. It's a little tricky to pronounce, but I think it's Blake. Matt, let's get a word in. I tell you what, we're going to see if we can get this driver on the radio. That way I don't butcher his name up. So let me see if I can find him on the radio. Give me 1 second. Jeremy, you out there watching? And thanks to everybody that's watching out there. We're live on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch TV at SRTV Network. So check us out. If you like what you see, subscribe to it, hit that like button, share it, you know. Get it out there on Facebook. Let some people watch it. Share it on your timeline. Whatever you want to do. If not, no big deal. I think I'm going to share it on my timeline, though. Just kind of hanging out right now, watching these guys run around. Let's get a better look here. Some of these drivers. Jarrett Murphy, I'll tell you what, he won. Which race was it? The second? He's alright. He won, yeah, he won last week. Jarrett Murphy did. So they're going to have to watch out for this guy. Jarrett Murphy's been fast, man. And he's got a great looking car there. The iRacing iFlag car. And if you don't know about iRacing iFlag, you need to check those guys out. Check out their website. I believe it's iRacingIFlag.com. If not, let me see if I can help you out with that. I might be able to help you out a little bit. iRacingIFlag.com. Get a 15% off if you use promo code SIMADDICTS2018. Thanks to those guys for helping out the International Dirt Association and all the drivers out here with their great products. And if you need a flag to go on your rig, that's definitely the place to go. They do some great work over there. This is the new driver here I haven't seen before, the 227 here, the Rocket Racing setups paint scheme on that machine. Right now he's up in second place, so he's really putting the smackdown out there with a 12.658, just a few thousandths behind Richard Murtaugh Jr., which is holding on to the #1 spot right now. Like I said, we got 4 minutes left in practice. See a couple new drivers out there. I hope they have very good luck out there tonight in their first race, which it might not be their first race. I could be wrong, but see if we can get an interview in with Derek Pop. Or hold on, I'm not even gonna go there. Derek Pope. Derek, it's Jay Weezy in SRTV booth. You got a copy? All right, well, hey, all I can do is try, so let's see if we can get in this other guy, the lake. Well, I'm scanning the radio and I don't see him, so, well, I guess we ain't. Tell you what we're gonna do though. Anybody you all want to get an interview in with, you just say the word and I'm there. I got you. But for now, we're gonna go back to last week's winner. This guy right here, Jarrett Murphy, and we'll see if we can see what his thoughts are on the race tonight. See if I can get him on the radio. Jarrett Murphy is Jay Weezy in the SRTV Network booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you won last week, and you're fast every week. Currently, right now, you're 4th on the leaderboard out there in the practice session here. What's your chances on getting this win here tonight?
Well, if I can outrun Mr. David Sutton, that was on my tail last week, and Keith is always fast, and that Richard Murtaugh. If I can outrun them guys and get a good qualifying lap down without hitting the wall, I think we'll have a pretty good chance here.
So what's the track feeling like out there? Where you think the line will be at here in this feature race tonight, and how's your car, most importantly?
Well, in the for right now in the heats, I think it's definitely going to be top dominant till it gets worn out a little bit. Then come feature time, it might venture on down to the bottom, middle maybe. Not very many people can run the bottom and middle because they don't have the right gear or don't think ahead of that in time to get their cars set up while, you know, they're chasing down other guys. But probably the middle bottom is where most guys, the fast guys, will be come feature time. And car feels good. Gotta thank my teammates for the setup. We always work together on that. So we're getting ready to roll here.
All right, well, we won't keep you too long, man. You got that iRacing iFlag number 25 looking good tonight. Good luck out there.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Jarrett Murphy, last week's winner, and yeah, he stands a great chance at bringing home the win here tonight at Limaland Motorsports Park. It's about to get dirty here on SRTV Network, so everybody get ready because practice session just winded down and we're about to move on to qualifying. And we're going to do some heat races here, so we're going to have a whole lot of fun up here. It's time to get dirty. This race was brought to you by Narwhal Bloodbath, Canton Wines, Diesel Performance, HRT Sim Racing, Ferguson Racing, and Mosley Designs. And like I said, if you're just now watching, you want to get some cool stuff, check out iRacing iFlag. And if you want, you can use that code, save you a couple bucks. Simaddicts 2018 is the promo code there. And Jared Murphy in that iRacing iFlag machine out there right now. So let's check out some of his driver information here. First lap's a 12.889. And he's gonna come in with a 12.797. That's gonna put him on the top of the charts right now. He's gonna hold on to that #1 spot. Actually, Cole Harvey, David Sutton, they're all coming in now. Everybody's out there getting in the fastest lap. So that knocks Jarrett back to third right now. David Sutton up there on the top, and you're watching him now here. He ran a 12.578, if you see that down at the bottom of your screen. Looking at this Gen X Bad Racing by Even One Graphics, the 454 Joshua Van Gore. He's gonna wind up in fourth with a 786. Let's move on to the Is a Monster, Jesse Isidore out there. And he's also in a Gen X Bad Racing by Even One Graphics, the 015, looking to put this thing on the top. 12.646. He falls in right just a little bit short of David Sutton there. David Sutton with a 578, man. That's going to be tough to beat, but we still got about 10 cars that haven't qualified yet, this being one of them. Now, that's the name I was trying to pronounce earlier, and I didn't even give it a try yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. So, you know, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner, Matt Hulis, that's my try. I'm not going to go any further than that. From now on, it's just going to be Blake in the 227. Right here, we're looking at Richard the Rocket, Richard Murtaugh Jr. He's out there qualifying. Right up next to that wall as he comes around down the backstretch, sliding through 3 and 4. He ran a 12.960. And a 13.0, so he's going to be starting a little bit further back than he would like to. That's going to put him in 19th, so he's going to be racing his way into this one tonight. These guys got their hands full. I believe a lot of these guys out there have actually... One thing about iRacing is if you're out there qualifying and you make contact with that outside wall or the inside wall, if there is one, which there isn't here, it will not count your lap time. So you got to make sure you do not, and I mean do not, touch anything against the wall there because it will not count your time. So a lot of guys didn't get times put in because it didn't count their fastest lap there. So that's going to make it hard on a lot of drivers. And that's going to wrap up qualifying here as we're getting set to move on. 1 minute left. So since we got a few seconds left here, let's see if we can get a word in with our pole sitter. Right now it's David Sutton. And David Sutton been fast over here. So let's see if we can talk to our pole sitter. David Sutton, it's Jay Weezy in SRTV booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do, Jay. What's going on?
Hey, man, you got that number 97 up there on the top of the leaderboard right now, and you're the only one that hit a 5 out there, man. What a race car you brought to the track tonight.
Yeah, I got to thank Jesse for that one. He definitely has put in a lot of work on this setup this last week.
Oh, yeah, man, and, you know, you could give a guy a setup, but he's got to be able to wheel it, and you definitely wheeled that thing around, man, because you threw down a good one out there, man. So congratulations on the pole tonight. Good luck out there in the main event, and anybody want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody here at Gen X Bad, Folds of Honor, Amsoil, Hammer Down TV. You know, it's a great group of guys I've got here, and we're only getting faster every week. So, oh boy, you know, it could always get real interesting toward the end of the season and the points.
Absolutely, man. Well, you're right there with them all, so you got a shot at this trophy, man. So get out there and do some work and put on a good show for us.
Alrighty, thank you, boss.
That's one fast guy right there. I mean, David Sutton, and he's very consistent as well. Let's take a look, because he's going to be in heat race number 1 right here coming up. Let's take a look at our starting grid here. The 97, David Sutton, you just heard him starting on the pole with the 211 of Tyler Hargrove on his outside. Jarrett Murphy going to be second row inside, but he's got Blake in the 227 on his outside. Third row is going to be the 22 of JD Sass right there. The number 6, Austin Carnley on his outside there. And hold on now, let's let these paints update. That's Cody Cantwine in the number 10, by the way. And he hadn't gotten in his car yet, so it's still downloading his paint job onto that car. So we'll go back to Troy Stuckwish. He's going to be starting right on his outside there. And in that last row, that's the 67 of Kenneth McLaughlin. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to shut down Trading Paints and turn it back on, but these guys are going green. David Sutton out to a nice lead there. The 211 of Tyler Hargrove about in the middle there, but he's got Jarrett Murphy and Blake in the 227 trying to put some pressure on him. And then you got Troy Stuckwish, JD Sass, and Austin Carnley there. They're all fighting to get in this one. The top 4 is going to move on here. We had a little bit of trouble as we got a battle for the lead. I mean, for second, because David Sutton's done checked out here. Tyler Hargrove and Jarrett Murphy, as well as Blake. Matt Jolis. Hey, I tried it again. I did it a different way there. Them three guys right there starting to spread out just a little bit. The 211 of Tyler Hargrove running the bottom line. Jarrett Murphy up on the high side. These two still side by side battling for that number 2 spot. Right now, the 211's being scored ahead of the 25 because he's getting to that start-finish line right before him because he's using that bottom line. He's got a nose on him, but it looks like Jarrett Murphy gets a run on the outside this time by. Jarrett Murphy's being scored in second now. 2 to go here for David Sutton. Looks like he's going to be our race winner because he's done checked out of the scene. The battle is right here between these two. Jarrett Murphy and Tyler Hargrove there, as well as the 227 of Blake. And these 4 are the ones that's going to move on here. JD Sass, Cody Cantwine, Troy Stuckwish, Austin Carnley. Kenneth McLaughlin going to have to move it to the B main and see if they can make it happen. Heat race winner number 1, David Sutton. Great job by him. And let's go ahead and turn off Trading Paints in the middle of these heat races and get it loaded back up for these guys. So hang on just a second. All right, let's see if it updates very quickly or not, but either way, I gotta have these paint jobs ready for these guys here. All right, we're looking at our pole sitter here for heat race number 2. It's gonna refresh his paint. Jesse Isidore. He's gonna be on that first row to the inside with Keith Hackney. The number 69 on his outside, Dustin Hall in the 331 on the second row inside with Ralph Connor Jr. in the 4. We got, I believe it's gonna be the 331. Hold on. See, Derek Pop didn't grid, so. Oh, it's gonna be Richard Murtaugh Jr. here. So they get set to go green. Zachary Milne and Jarrett Nash and Todd Hook, Ralph Connor Jr.'s the guys that I missed there. Ralph Connor Jr. starting 4th. As we're already into this one. Watching Keith Hackney as he's trying to make that outside work around the 051 there of Jesse Isidore. Or 015, I apologize. Keith Hackney starting to pull away just a little bit there. Jesse Isidore running in second. Richard Murtaugh Jr. in third. Let's take a look back here because we got a battle between third and fourth. Fighting for that number 3 spot. Dustin Hall, Jarrett Nash. Justin Hall and Richard Murtaugh Jr. trying to make something happen here. But they are both locked in, so they don't want to mess each other up. The number 29 of Jarrett Nash is the first one out of this one as we're coming to 2 to go here at heat race number 2 for the Dirt Outlaws series here. The International Dirt Association's Pro Late Models at Limaland Motorsports Park here. Keith Hackney out front. Jesse Isidore, Richard Murtaugh Jr. They're still fighting for it there. That high line's going to prevail as your race winner here. 69 of Keith Hackney takes that checkered flag for heat race number 2. Jesse Isidore in second, Richard Murtaugh Jr. third, Dustin Hall in fourth, Jarrett Nash, Zachary Milne, Todd Hook, and Ralph Connor Jr. Moving on to the B main. Heat race number 3. Here we go. And we're just flying through these things here. It's gonna be the 085 of Cole Harvey starting on the pole. He's got Joshua Van Gore and that Evil One graphics machine to his outside there. Thomas Coggins, second row inside. Jason Nash on his outside. Noah Samples, third row inside in the number 8. Josh Corkwell in the 58 on his outside. Nathan Kassler starting in that 4th row. The number 21 machine, he's got the 50 of Jason Lineweaver on his outside, and the 18 of Jeremy Freeman's last but not least. And that brand new paint job there. And look what I see on the side of that thing. Beautiful car, huh? The iRacing I flag. Number 18. Let's take a closer look at that. Is that a SRTV Network logo? Oh. Thank you for the support there, Jeremy. I appreciate that. All right, let's go back up front. These guys, Joshua Van Gore and Cole Harvey, they're about to hammer down slideways up into turn number 1. I wonder if they're going to run the high side here. More than likely, the high side is going to be the faster line. But let's see what happens here because the pace truck's getting ready to pull in. Heat race number 3. It's on Cole Harvey, the 085. He hammers down. The battle's between second, Thomas Coggins, the 454, Joshua Van Gore, and look at this guy flying around the outside. The 199 of Jason Nash gets that high side from Thomas Coggins, trying to make a pass there. Thomas running the middle groove. Jason Nash up on the high side. Noah Samples there, trying to make something happen here. We got races all over the track. These guys trying to get up into the top 4 and guarantee their spot in this main event here tonight. 50 laps coming up. Right now, your top 4, Cole Harvey, Joshua Van Gore, Thomas Coggins, and... Oh, I'm sorry. I was totally wrong. Cole Harvey, Thomas Coggins, Joshua Van Gore, Noah Samples worked his way up to 4th. So we got a battle for second between Thomas Coggins and Joshua Van Gore right now. Joshua Van Gore using the bottom, Thomas on the high side now. It was the other way around just a few minutes ago. So these guys are swapping back and forth. Noah Samples looking to move in, take that number 3 spot. As they cross the line this time by, it's going to be 2 to go. And we got a side-by-side battle for second. And they're starting to put pressure on Cole Harvey here as he's going to take the white flag. This time by, it's going to be one more time around as Joshua Van Gore gets a great bite off the bottom. The outside line prevails as the 085 leads every lap here. And he's going to come home with the win. But we got a drag race between Joshua Van Gore and Thomas Coggins. Give it to the 454. Cole Harvey, Joshua Van Gore, Thomas Coggins, and Noah Samples ran out the top 4. Jason Nash, Jason Lineweaver, and Nathan Kessler, as well as Jeremy Freeman, they're moving on to the B main. Here we go. Heat race number, the B main. Okay. Thought we was going to have 4 heat races. Congratulations on that win. Great job. Great race by everybody. That was awesome to watch. I enjoyed it. All right, let's take a look at the starting order here for our B-Bane. It's going to be the 22 of JD Sash, Jarrett Nash in the 29, going to be to his outside. Second row, Jason Nash inside. The 10 of Cody Cantwine on his outside. Third row is going to be the 76 of Zachary Milne. And he's going to have Jason Lineweaver on his outside. Fourth row, Troy Stuckwish in the 124. He's got Todd Hook on his outside. Nathan Kessler back there in the 5th row there. And that number 21 machine, he's got the 6 of Austin Carley, which I believe is going to move himself to the rear of the field. Well, that's going to change up the running order just a little bit. So Jeremy Freeman will be on the outside of Nathan Kessler, and then we got the number 4, Ralph Connor Jr. And Kenneth McLaughlin's paint just does not want to load. That's the 67 right there, you see. And I don't understand why it's doing that. I guess he's not in his car when I do my updates or something. Either way, green flag's out. JD Sash off to a great start, but he's got a pack of wild horses behind him here. Wow, look at these guys here. Oh, a little contact between a couple guys there. And no cautions in this one. JD Sash looking to run away with this. Cody Cantwine drops back to 14th. So we're going to stay up front here with these 4 cars. Jason Lineweaver, Todd Hook, Troy Stuckwish, and Jared Nash in the 29. Right now, Jason Lineweaver and Jared Nash are in the 3rd and 4th spot. 5th is going to be Todd Hook, the 23, trying to get up in that top 4. I believe they're taking, let's see, 10. I think they'll take 10 cars in this one. So let's keep an eye on the top 10. JD Sash in 1st, Jason Nash in 2nd. Jared Nash in 3rd, Todd Hook 4th, Jason Lineweaver just made a pass for 3rd. Oh, Todd Hook gets caught up in the wall contact between Troy Stuckwish and Jason Lineweaver. What a battle going on right here as they make contact, hang on to it, and they're still racing. Todd Hook flies around the outside of Troy Stuckwish. These guys are battling right here up front. JD Sash still out to a nice little lead there over Jason Nash in the 199. Todd Hook, he's in third, and he just got through that big old mess right there behind him. That's Troy Stuckwish and Jason Lineweaver. Ralph Connor Jr. in the number 4. Nathan Kassler in that 21. Right now, Kenneth McLaughlin's the last one locked in. And I believe these guys are having a whole lot of fun. It definitely looks like it. 8 of them. 8 will make it. So Austin Carnley's in the 6th. He's going to be the last one locked in as the white flag comes out for JD Sass. He's way out front. Jarrett Nash in 2nd. Todd Hook coming off the turn here. That's 3rd. Troy Stuckwish sneaks in there and takes that number 4 spot. No, Jason Lineweaver gets it. Troy Stuckwish in 5th. Nathan Kassler. And, wow. All right, so while they're doing a warm-up, somebody get Kenneth to get in his car and run a few laps for me. All right, I'm back. I was just checking out a few things here. Kenneth, get out there yet? No. All right, that's okay. I guess we're looking at Richard Murtaugh Jr. right now. Let's see who else is out there. Thomas Coggins just pulled it in. Jesse Isidore, that's a beautiful car. Tyler Hargrove, Keith Hackney, all these guys out there running some laps, getting ready for this main, coming right up here. Race number 4 for the International Dirt Association's Dirt Outlaws series here at Limaland Motorsports Park. These guys doing their little warm-up session right now. First race winner at Knoxville was Richard Murtaugh Jr. Then we went to Charlotte, the dirt track at Charlotte. TJ Coggins in the 88 pulled off the win there, and our 3rd race last week was at Lanier Speedway. Jarrett Murphy with the win there. Great job by all those drivers. We got 3 different winners in 3 different races, so they're doing something right. Hey, Craig. While these guys is running laps, let's take a look at some of the people that help make all this possible for the International Dirt Association. Sponsored by the Narwhal Bloodbath, Canton Wise Diesel Performance, HRT Sim Racing, Mosley Designs, Ferguson Racing. A lot of great people doing a lot of great things, and if you're a member of iRacing and you got a rig, you want a flag, check out iRacing iFlag. They got some cool stuff over there. iRacingIFlag.com. Get a 15% off promo code if you use SimAddicts 2018. And that's a big discount. But they got some pretty cool stuff. I was looking at it day before yesterday, and I was trying to find something that would work with my VR, but I don't think it would work, so I think I'm gonna hold off on that, but it would be cool to do a giveaway or something. Maybe we'll figure something out one of these days. Oh, big wreck right there. So in this warm-up session, Blake in the 227, he's at the top of the charts with a 12.650. Wow. He really laid down a good one there. Keith Hackney in second with a 12.686. We got Thomas Coggins in third. Nathan Kessler and Noah Samples round out the top 5. I'd love to get a word in with a 227, but I don't have his radio frequency, so I can't get a hold of him. But if there's somebody out there y'all'd like to get an interview in with or ask them a question, tell me who you want and what you want to ask them, and we'll get that done before the stream's over, before the race is over. Make something happen. All right, because it's go time now. We're about to really get some dirt going up in the air here. It's time to run our 50-lap main event. You will get an EOL if you hit another car, make contact with them, causing a wreck or a caution. You know, you're going to get an EOL for that. They got unlimited fast repairs here. If you intentionally wreck somebody now, I tell you what, that's something you definitely don't want to do over here. You will get penalized. They're very strict on penalties. They want to promote clean, good racing, good hard racing, and something that's great for everybody to enjoy watching. So they're very, very strict on their penalties. You can ask anybody. All right, our starting order tonight for race number 4 for the Dirt Outlaws series. David Sutton starting on that number 1 spot. Keith Hackney in the 69 is going to be on his outside. The 085, he's going to be second row inside. That's Cole Harvey right there. He's going to have Jarrett Murphy on his outside. Jesse Isidore, third row inside with Joshua Van Gore on his outside. Fourth row, Tyler Hargrove in that 211 with Richard Murtaugh Jr. on his outside. Fifth row goes to Thomas Coggins on the inside and Blake in the 227 on his outside. Sixth row, Dustin Hall in that 331 and Noah Samples on his outside. JD Sash right behind them on the inside. He's got Jason Nash on his outside. Todd Hook, Jason Limeweaver, Troy Stuckwish, Ralph Connor Jr. and Austin Carnley round out the rest of the field as we're going racing. Oh, contact to 015 goes around. Joshua Van Gore on his lid. And you believe that? No caution? I mean, they need to send an ambulance out there to get Joshua Van Gore off the track because he was on his roof there. We definitely want to see what happened to him. He took one hard hit there. Let's see if we can pull up a replay for you guys. Oh, we just missed it. Let's try it one more time. Oh, we had them 3 wide in front of them. They sorted that out. A little bit of a checkup there. Joshua Van Gore, nothing he could do. Same with the 015. I mean, there's really nothing you can do. It just slows down like that right in front of you. You slam on the brakes and then, you know, people get into you. So it's just part of it, especially when you got a lot of fast drivers over here, a lot of stiff competition. Lights off on the pace car because we're going back green. David Sutton trying to hold off Keith Hackney right now, but they're both running the bottom. They leaving the top side to Jarrett Murphy, and Jarrett Murphy knows how to make that top side work. And I wouldn't be surprised if he comes flying up on these two right here, because while they're fighting on the bottom, that high side's looking really good. What a battle all the way back through the field. They're side by side. Jarrett Murphy moving in. I told you that high side was coming in as he gets around Keith Hackney and takes over that #2 spot. But David Sutton's still gone as he's holding on to the lead here at Limaland. David Sutton led every lap so far. Right now, we got a race on our hands, folks, because Jarrett Murphy's been working that high line, and I believe he's got it worked in as he's pulling up on the back bumper here of David Sutton, which has led every lap so far. Oh, David Sutton in the wall. Jarrett Murphy throws it to the bottom. David trying to fight back as he gathers it back up. Now he's sticking it down on the bottom. Jarrett Murphy wants that lead. He had a taste of it. He wants it. Can he do it? Up on the high side. Let's see if that high side prevails one more time. But David Sutton looking great down there on the bottom. And Keith Hackney feels the same way about it as Keith Hackney's running that middle groove. And we're under caution here. That's gonna help him out a lot. But Jarrett Murphy is gonna be scored your race leader. He's gonna be the one that takes him off down in the turn #1. And I'm not sure where that caution was. Let's see if we can hit the magic button. I got a button I can hit. Let's check out the instant replay. Oh. Looks like the 211 there kind of got a little bit of encouragement to go around there. Let's take a look one more time. Oh, just barely clips that right rear of that 211 Thomas Coggins nose. Sends him around. iRacing throws out that flag, and that's just part of it. The light's off on the pace car because we're keeping this thing going. Single file restart for Jarrett Murphy. Top 4 looking good right now. Everybody's pretty much up a little bit higher, but Keith Hackney's keeping that thing down on the bottom. How's he doing it? He's got something figured out, but they're making that high side look very good as Jarrett Murphy's pulling off with this one. Everybody's up on the high side, or higher. Keith Hackney way down low. Blink, and the 227 pulls up underneath Keith Hackney, pushes him up higher as he's looking to make a pass on him. He's got a lot of fast drivers behind him, so he's going to have to get gone. Jarrett Murphy is out. David Sutton in a great spot here. He's the first one of these guys, so Anybody coming up through the field, they got to get around Richard Murtaugh Jr., then they got to get around Blake in that 227. And then Keith Hackney before they can get to David Sutton. So David Sutton's looking good, but even better looking, Jarrett Murphy, because he has no problems getting around this thing. He's up there just hitting his marks, sliding that thing around, and he's leading. Absolutely, Craig. These guys are putting on a great show as the caution comes out. Let's find out why. See if we can find out what happened. I get you guys a replay. And I believe I found the culprit here. We're gonna keep an eye on these two. The 211 car, Tyler Hargrove, the 015 get a little bit hooked up together, and it causes that 211 to go around. He has been getting banged up out here tonight, but he is really fast and he's making stuff happen. So it's gonna work out really good for Jarrett Murphy, because he's gonna get to set these things free one more time, as he's gonna be the one that gets to hammer down as they go sliding sideways down into turn number 1, up against that wall, more than likely, besides Keith Hackney. Jarrett Murphy, David Sutton, Keith Hackney, Blake Mojolis. All right, I tried them all. Green flags out. David Sutton trying not to let Jarrett Murphy get away, but he's got to watch out because Keith Hackney is behind him. And, oh, they're battling behind him. Keith Hackney and Blake. These four right here are going to be all tangled up if they ain't careful as they come sliding around. That's Richard Murtaugh Jr. Thomas Coggins keeps it up on the high side and says, baby, I can just get around these guys. While they're down there fighting on the bottom, I'll go around them on the high side. Keith Hackney side by side with Blake in that 227 car. Richard Murtaugh Jr. moves up to the high side as well. Richard right now running in 6th. Thomas Coggins in 5th. Oh, I don't want to see Tyler go, man. Hope it. Let's take a look at the replay, find out why we're under caution. Let me hit that magic button. I don't know what it was for. I'll show you what I'm seeing here. That's the only thing I really seen. So I really don't know why we're under caution right now. So anyway, we're gonna have to go back live because the lights are off on the pace car on that truck. That big Chevy truck, I believe. All right, Jarrett Murphy, David Sutton, Blake in the 227, and Thomas Coggins, and the caution comes out again. So they're not gonna go green one more time around here as they delay that start. Race control said no go. Austin Carnley gonna get the wave around with the 1 to go. Pace truck in, Jarrett Murphy hammers down. And caution out one more time. It's like the 015 might have got a little banged up there. That's Jesse Isidore. Let's see if that's what happened on this replay. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Big little hang up there. Oh, Todd Hook. Wow, he just rolled underneath him. That was crazy. I've never seen anything like that before, but just a little miscommunication there on that restart, and that's what's gonna caused that last caution there. So I believe it's going to be 8 to go here. So if we're under caution anymore, I believe they're going to run it out. Up front, Jarrett Murphy, David Sutton, Blake 227, and Thomas Coggins and Keith Hackney. They round out the top 5. Richard Murtaugh Jr. 6th, Cole Harvey in 7th, Nathan Kessler in 8th, Jason Limeweaver 9th, Noah Samples in 10th. And just a couple more names. We got Dustin Hall, Jason Nash, JD Sash, Ralph Connor Jr., Troy Stuckwish, and Todd Hook, as well as Austin Carnley. And that'll take you through the top 18, just to get an idea of where your driver is. Green flag out for Jarrett Murphy here. 5 to go as he crosses that line. What a battle, a little bit into the wall there, but that's nothing unusual here. Keith Hackney is all the way up high now. Thomas Coggins getting some pressure from Richard Murtaugh Jr. as he slides through that corner. Jarrett Murphy out to a nice lead with 2 to go here. A little contact between these drivers here, Keith Hackney and Richard Murtaugh Jr. No contact there as they come off turn number 4 and they get the white flag. Richard Murtaugh Jr. side by side with Keith Hackney. Blake in the 227 right in front of them here. Jarrett Murphy with the win. David Sutton in 2nd. Blake in the 227. Richard Murtaugh Jr. and Thomas Coggins. That rounds out your top 5 here at this great race tonight. And I tell you what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back and take a look at that last lap one more time. Between these drivers here, there's Jarrett Murphy there. Because we had a battle. These 3 cars right here were fighting with everything they could. What a slider there as Keith Hackney barely avoided that. A little bit of contact on the straightaway. They sandwiched Keith Hackney with those 2. They must be teammates or something because they look the same to me. Oh, contact. Keith Hackney in the wall. A little bit of contact between him and Richard Murtaugh Jr., but our race winners right here, Jarrett Murphy, pulled it off tonight for race number 4. With his 2nd win. What a job by Jarrett Murphy. I know he worked hard for that. Great looking car there. Thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed that one. What a finish to that one. Jarrett Murphy and David Sutton. Unstoppable. We're about to do some driver interviews, but right before that, let's take a look at our race results. Unofficially, Jarrett Murphy, David Sutton, Blake, and that's the name I've been having trouble with that name. Blake in the 227, Richard Murtaugh Jr., Thomas Coggins, Cole Harvey, Nathan Kessler, Keith Hackney, Jason Limeweaver, Noah Samples, Dustin Hall, Jason Nash, JD Sass, Troy Stuckwish, Ralph Connor Jr., Austin Carnley, Todd Hook, Jesse Isidore, Tyler Hargrove, and Joshua Van Gore round out the top 20. It's going to do it. So we get set to pull these drivers up in here. I know we got an excited Jarrett Murphy out there as he put on one heck of a show and had a very fast car. Tonight's race brought to you by Narwhal Bloodbath, Canton Wines Diesel Performance, HRT Sim Racing, Ferguson Racing, Mosley Designs. A lot of great guys. And look at that. The iRacing iFlag car wins the race tonight. Check out iRacing iFlag at iRacingIFlag.com. Tell them the Simatic sent you, or get you a promo code there. Simatics 2018. Uncle Toad. Thanks for watching. Blake, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy? The 227.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
All right, so first of all, most importantly, I didn't want to butcher your name, so I definitely want you to first forgive me if I did, and enlighten me on how I should say it.
Majulus.
All right, so hey, that was one of mine. I tried like 4 different ways, but either way, man, you had one heck of a run out there tonight. You had a fast car, and you stayed out of trouble for the most part, but you got a lot of guys out there that are really fast. How'd you bring this one home in third?
Yeah, man. Tried a couple different lines in the warm-up there. Found out the bottom to middle was the fast way to go, and, you know, just held her straight and watched out for the hectic above, and just went for her.
You had that Rocket Racing Setups number 227 out there flying, kicking up some dust, and you finished on the podium tonight, man. Congratulations. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, just Josh Hansen and Gabe Blaisdell rubbered up, and Richard Murtaugh, RRS.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, good job out there, and that was fun to watch.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
That was Blake Majulus, the number 227. He finished third tonight. Great run for him. So we're going to move on to David Sutton. We talked to him earlier. David Sutton, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy? All right, let's try it one more time. David Sutton, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy?
I do. What's going on?
Hey, man, you started on the pole. You had one bad machine out there. Looked like it slipped away there because of that caution come out, and he was just a little bit ahead of you, and it gave him that advantage that he needed to be able to get them good restarts. And after that, man, you couldn't quite get to his bumper, but if you think you had a few laps, could have got him.
Maybe. I mean, my best shot was right before that last caution. I think the spot on the track where I found some speed kind of went away in the last couple laps there, but it was a pretty good race. And I'm pretty stoked. You know, Jarrett's quick. I ran second to him last week, but God, I want to get a win so bad.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, you were doing a great job out there, and you know, the thing about this league over here is everybody, the talent level is so high that if you make one mistake, that lead will just slip right away, and you just happen to get in the wall there for just 1 second, and Jarrett Murphy just ran away with it. But I tell you what, you did one heck of a job out there, and it's always fun watching you race. You always put on a great show, man. Congratulations on your second place finish. Anybody want to thank?
Yeah, again, you know, like always, it's Jesse for the set. This setup here is pretty killer. He's worked on it pretty hard. I also want to thank all the guys here at Gen X Bad, AMSOIL. You know, you got Folds of Honor, Hammer Down TV. They're all great. You know, they support us pretty good. But yeah, I just want to thank all my guys here on the team for busting ass on the setups, and we're doing good.
Hey, man, congratulations. Good talking to you again.
Thank you. You have a good one.
That was David Sutton. He finished second tonight to none other than Jarrett Murphy in the iRacing iFlag, number 25. He did it again. Let's see if we can get a word in with our race winner tonight. Hang on just 1 second. Jarrett Murphy, it's Jay Weezy. You got a copy?
Mr. Weezy, how did you enjoy that one?
I enjoyed every minute of it. You know, David Sutton, like I was saying to him, he makes one mistake and you were there to capitalize. And after that, man, you pretty much ran away with this one. But, you know, better than that, you won last week and you come back and you do it again. How's it feel to get 2 in a row? And tell us a little bit about your race tonight.
Man, it feels awesome, to be honest with you. Here about 2 months ago, I just kept getting second and third in every single race, but now it's finally paying off, thank God. And the race was good. I knew right from the start that I had a fast car. I knew I had to go to the top to get around those guys, because even in warm up they were running the middle, like I said they would. So I just decided to hell with it. We'll go to the top and see what happens. And I got around Keith, which was surprising, because you don't just drive around Keith Hackney.
I totally agree, you know, and I was watching Keith. He was down there. He was on the bottom, about middle to low line, and I seen you coming. I mean, you just went right around the outside there. It seemed like that's where all the speed was, man, and you did it tonight, man. Congratulations. That's 2 in a row. That's definitely a big thing to brag. You got bragging rights tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I just got to thank Jeff Brown over at iRacing iFlag. Everything he's done for me so far. This iFlag's awesome, man. If anybody don't have one, you need one, get a hold of him. And my coupon code is SMurphy. Yeah, just get a hold of him. iRacingIFlag.com. All my teammates over at HRT Sim Racing, and especially my fiance for letting me do this a couple nights a week.
Hey, absolutely, man. Congratulations, and hey, let's see if we can do it 3 in a row.
Hey, I'm gonna give her hell.
All right, that was Jarrett Murphy, man, and I tell you what, he's a humble winner, and it don't get no better than that. Over here at the International Dirt Association, a lot of great drivers. If you want to get involved, check out the description of the video. Everything you need is there, because we were live on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch TV. And you know, we couldn't have done it without a lot of people. The International Dirt Association has a lot of support. So don't forget, check out these guys, man. Narwhal Bloodbath in the studios now, coming out with that new album. Canton Wines Diesel Performance. They'll put some diesel work on that machine. They get some turbos on it. That's what I say. Put some turbos on that thing. And HRT Sim Racing, man. Don't forget those guys. And you probably know who I'm talking about. HRT Sim Racing, as well as Ferguson Racing and Mosley Designs. A lot of great help over here for the International Dirt Association. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I did. I had a whole lot of fun calling this race. Thanks to everybody that's out there watching for all the support. And we'll be back tomorrow night for the Sim Addicts. Sim Addicts gonna run them modifieds tomorrow. It's Modified Mondays. So for SRTV Network, I'm Jay Weezy. Until next time, keep getting dirty.